Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a black Vulker. Please don't kill me. Well, alright. I still don't know how much help I can be, but I sure hope you get rid of all the Vulkers. I hate them. What? I've never heard of such a thing. I guess it might be in the garage on the lower level. That's where all the Vulkers go to work on their swoop bikes. But I've never been down there. The elevator is protected by a security system. Only the Vulkers are allowed to go down there. Is she that Republic soldier? I heard one of the Vulker mention her, but she's not here. He said Brezhik didn't trust his men around her. I guess she's too important to be a slave here in the kitchens. Getting pawed and groped and kicked and spit on like me. Brezhik must have taken her somewhere safe. No! I won't go out like this. Not after all I've been through. I won't just let you kill me without a fight! You'll never get it. Huh?
What?
Yeah?
Yes?
Please don't hurt me. Well, what? But I've never been down. Is she that Republic? I guess she's too important. No!
No problem. Didn't work.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
Huh?
What? No problem. Got it.
Watawa mamulira kinkunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Johnny yun turumchi wi itadia. Bola una chinek. Ba mulirat slimo anga kun king. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun king ba mulira. Juni yun tun jiji aithadoana, kavavulpa muljui, kamana, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu aithaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampunkpa, bolawana chikni. Pamul slik mo podana wanga kun mulira best. Kachi chu aithaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulira chikun, slima podana. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi. Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia. Kuya mi juz kachita naipatoga ya fulki kukula jichi. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidora tikun muatati mana ithabola. Tabist yubong konki pangpa. Ching pala chiska muli. Tuni rana no prata dunk no searcha doma wama kun bestoma. Nishagjilochakin kun obamuliraji kun. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun bistking bamulira. Juni yun tun jiji aithadoana. Kavavulpa muljui kamana. Chipedwana ni bobo. Kipuna. Puna nyai kachu. Kimbano mulina natuana. Tun kimbano kunek. Kavatumpa kun palia mokata. Wanga kun bisking ba mulira. Kakincha na kuag ba kun. Kavatumpa kulpaya botenya. Achuta. Wanga kun pistol piking kuyana. Tong patogas magtelia.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy. No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled, and if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through. Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit. I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
No problem. Didn't work.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki kukula jichi. Kawana bota aayot tagwa. Kankidorati kun muatati mana ithabola.
Breshik stole that engine from Gadden. It was never yours to begin with.
Karatumpa kun paliya mokapaata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunshan yunyang. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana.
Wanna chick yongi? Wanna vota con titariti? Chichintoma tunka kola yame jua. Na kanki chiki nai potoka. Na wanna bota.
Kachichu aitha odunga. Yinkin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slima podona. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun beast king ba mulira. Chuni yun tun jiji aitha doana. Kavavol pa muljui. Kamana.
What? You can't betray Gadden. I won't let you.
Jashank bogra hulwan chiska nichu. Achuba chiska wanki. Titoki gratuk kun ticha kun king ka chona pro. Bogra palya nabung siya. Nekchicho na juba, King Lorda ay akun.
No, that's not true. You're lying.
Mana tota. Aku jigratuk pola. Jishok jonatong jong king no una pangpamulira kun kili. Kun kili no ba? Watati manyo kola una no ku mulira.
They said I was too young.
Shagji kin lord wata uma? Kava volpa mulji gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun no ba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
Well, yeah. Some of them were, but you folkers have tried to kill me more than once.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay donga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampongpa, bolawan na chikni. Pamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best.
But Gadden said Brejik...
Kipuna! Puna na kachu. Kimba no mulina na tuana. Thun kimba no kunek. Kavatumpa kun palya mokata. Wanga kun bis kimba mulira. Kakincha na guagba kun. Kavatumpa kulpaya botenya.
You're right. I don't need anyone but Zalbar. If Gadden dies, he's only getting what's coming to him.
Tonghay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang ingkot. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Chink palamul tong king ba na kongkek. Tung ting tachun kun nek mulira best. Tabist yubong kongki pangpa. Ching pala chiska muli. Tunirana no prata dunk no sercha doma wama kun bestoma. Nishak jilocha kin kun no bamuli raji kun. Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki kukula jichi. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun mwatati mana ithabola. Wi itha na dana itya. Watayuma kawama huhanik. Asyong turong umnipatoga. Wana kun bes ching palamul tongi.
Smilia, ti umpa do punta krita. Dopa na oto vaskasa.
Achuta. Wanga kun pistol piking kunyana. Tong patogas maktelia.
What?
Yes?
You have returned. Do you have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you? I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike. A reward? I'm blind, but I'm not stupid. Your reward is the chance to ride in the big swoop race so you can win Bastila's freedom. We had a deal, and I expect you to honor it. If we don't honor our deals, what's to stop me from just taking the prototype from you and leaving you for dead? Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hiddenbeck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me. You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she began Gorubia. And now for the Klufta. Gloria. Tuntut black fandigo gelfa. Orisidan gelfa badino gelfa. She affade gurisa tuffide andevat. Ben puntas. Ora. Tuntut black fandigo gelfa. Orisidan gelfa badino gelfa. Kolo duf divan rebut. Ufta gel cliff. Undasta shelfa. Ufta gel cliff. She affade gurisa tuffide andevat. Ora. Tuntut black fandigo gelfa. Orisidan gelfa badino gelfa. Kolo duf divan rebut. Ufta gel cliff. Ufta gel cliff. Undasta shelfa. Papoelta. Pundas. Linda tufta. Kolo duf divan rebut. Dikel irimo. Tenfusi borabang. Kolo duf divan rebut. Papoelta. Ora. Elmo tunfusi ni pirongan. Dikel fa. Ora. Tuntut black fandigo gelfa. Orisidan gelfa badino gelfa. Kolo duf divan rebut. Ufta gel cliff. Ufta gel cliff. Undasta shelfa. Papoelta. Pundas. Linda tufta. Kolo duf divan rebut. Dikel irimo. Tenfusi borabang. She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she began Gorubia. And now for the Klufta. Gloria.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mulara jikun. Wama kun bes ching pala mule. Tune rana nuprata donko searcha domatama?
Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Undi hodonga chihonkabi. Jawana bota ayuha tahonga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nado chutchut. Musha papangpa. Pola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu. Agto inkotu. Topa da bungwalia gando nago chutchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kumbes gang. Ba mamarulira. Uba batu goji. Tong nong bong shang nung yang. Tong patok smakdelia.
Tunitutla Fandigo Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa. Hier fahre Gurisa Tufidandevat, wenn Bundas, Tora. Tunitutla Fandigo Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa. Kolotus Divan Rebut, Uftakel Chief. Wer Bundas, Uftakel Chief. Bundas da Schielfa, Uftakel Chief. Bundas da Schielfa, Papuelta. Wer Bundas, Linda Tufta. Kolotus Divan Rebut, Ikel Irimo, Tenfusi Borovang.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa maru. Uba batu konchi.
She offered to, she enjoyed it out, and really good, and she began Gorubio, and now for the Tufta, Toyo, Tuftadan Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa, Tufla Fandigo Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa, Vaninogan Gelfa.
Uba batu konchi. Tom nong bong shang yung yang. Tom patok smaktelia. Kuya mi just kuna kitanay. Ina kuna marira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihong kapi. Chiska du suki kumpa na bona na gachu. Ag tuwing ko tu. Topa da bungkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hadonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kumpes ka gang, ba mamarurira. Yatoka uwan kinkuna ba murira. Rachikun, mucha shakpangpa.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Jawana bota ayuat tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nago chutchut. Musha papangpa, bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kun bes mulira rabes.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Karth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. As you wish. We should move on then. We won't get off Taris just sitting here. How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yes, what's on your mind? Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it? What does it matter that much? Why can't you just leave it be? I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own. Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust? It's not that, that's not what I mean. There were others, good, solid, trusted men who joined them. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy. I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... no, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it your way.
Kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Tong hai tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi. Wana kunbes. Ching palamul tong king ba na kongkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli ra best. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ai thaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tong hai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang hinkotu. Tulbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut, kachi chu ai thaudonga. Yumalit ka inkotun, chilo mulra de ne bobo, wonka kun biskang, bamulara. Shagji kin lord chawa tauma? Kava volpa mulji gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
No problem. Got it.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something. I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Hey, look at this! A real live celebrity right here in... If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity. Because of the Sith...
Yes?
Welcome to... Because of the... Welcome to... Because of this...
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in. I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you. I'm going to wait in Javiyar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Konshi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun rata tigin potranko. De searcha doma wana konda tama. We timembo rangthong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu haku jije. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana, dong kin ba no kudnok nek. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata, ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana brakon. Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun, watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, dong abuk shami nonok. Chinapala mule, dong ki ba non tontek. Ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Mokau dang yafoki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Bano oto. Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Watawama muliri kin kun shopeshwa. No ba mule raji. Jone yuturi yanchi either bola unchi chinek. Bah muli selima wanga kun bikin.
What?
Yes? What?
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. But we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone breaking into the military base yet, so I know you don't have those departure codes. If you want me to help you, you've got to bring something to the table. So until you get those codes, we really don't have much to talk about. Glad to hear it. I'll be waiting right here.
Ako ci kopa. Chino mulerakin. Chibedwanani bobo. Tung namung shanun yang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Chachis katon puta. Kasabu baka ho 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 ho. Mochao donga ya fulki. Tuchang yon turung chiwefa. Ola una chinek. Bamulera kun biskin. Tumba toras matele. Chioka con molera. Quien conjo peshak. No bamulera ji. Cherion torang chi. Aitatia. Pula una chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tung namung shanun yang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Chachis katon puta. Kasabu baka ho 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 ho. Mochao donga ya fulki. Kachichon naifao dunga. Chibedwana ni bobo.
On behalf of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Becks. You rode like a true champion in the swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brezhik's death. Even so, I think Gadden hoped that somehow Brezhik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he had done, Gadden probably would have forgiven him.
Gadden always was too soft on Brezhik. I just wish I'd been there when that scum got what was coming to him.
Brezhik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gadden has to realize that. But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Vulkars will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. You better be careful out on the streets.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
What?
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong na bun shanuyang. Kipuna na bon sha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya moka pata. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun chun ki nemolek rabest, uf mala nibo kurk. Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata, ni shi la chorga kin kun pala mula reji, ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin potranko, de sarcha doma wana kondatama. Bona na kachu, kicha badwang, Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Tonk kiba nukunek. Tonga boksha nagnong.
Yeah?
Yes?
Ciscado suki gumba na bona na gachu, abtuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpes kakang ba mamarulira. Tiska du suki kumpa na bona na gachu. Tuin kotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kapachi kuita hodonga. Yala mo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbes gang ba mamarulira. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kumbes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nong bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia. Kuyami jus kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut. Musha papangpa. Pola wana tiska du suki kumpa na bona na gachu. Tuinkotu.
Huh?
Sure.
Huh?
What? No problem. Didn't work.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
What? What? Sure. What?
What?
Yes?
What?
Sure.
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes?
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. Ah, yes. Feed the hatred and anger within yourself. Call upon the power of the dark side. But not even that can save you now. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Yes? Sure. Yes? What? Sure.
Huh?
What?